reporter, good afternoon to you. What is the position right now? Is this protest continuing?
It certainly is, and it just erupted here in Vuwani village. This is one of the villages that has stood firm in the vow to not participate in today's election. This is the street that's been the epicenter of the protest. I'm just going to step out of shot and get those visuals. Police have been trying to clear this road throughout this afternoon, Jeremy. We do know that one person was arrested last night. It's said to be one of the leaders of the pro-Mercado task team, who are the leaders of the protests here. I can also confirm we've seen a vehicle with IEC officials driving past here. So certainly that voting station is closed, which is beyond those police vehicles on the street. If you can see there, that's where the protesters are gathering, and every time police seem to disappear, they come down here. At some point they were throwing rocks, but police are trying to keep them at a distance and trying to make sure that they don't cause any further disruption. But we are waiting for an update from the IEC as to exactly the number of voting stations that have been affected by the strike.
I just want to clarify this for my own purpose. Are people physically being prevented from being allowed to exercise their right to vote?
So at the voting stations, there is a heavy police presence, so people are not being prevented from voting. However, the officials themselves are not safe. They are being intimidated by those who have decided to participate in this protest. So what happened in the case of this voting station that we know was closed is that police came in, they took down the tent and put the officials in their car, and they drove down this road. They've confirmed that they were not feeling safe, but also I can also confirm that I actually haven't seen high numbers of people turning out at voting stations. At my voting station at 9 o'clock, I was the second voter at that station, but stations have also been opening late in this area. So people seem to have heeded to the call to not participate in the election, particularly in this region of Vuwani village. There are other villages in Vuwani where people have gone out to vote. They're saying it's important that they go out. They do not support the message of the pro-Mercado task team to say that today they should not participate in the election. But the town, as we know, since yesterday has been under a complete shutdown as declared by the leaders of the protest, and they say they don't know whether that shutdown will continue beyond today.
All right, just under 8 hours to go before the polling stations close countrywide. Zakona Chana will check in with you a little later on.